Died laughing. He was a medieval knight, surrounded by his comrades, and in his final moment, he was laughing hysterically. What could be so funny that it would take his last breath? We'll get to that in a minute, but first, let's set the scene. It's the 14th century, and the knight, Sir Edward, was known for his bravery in battle and his love of humor. But on this particular day, something was different. 030, you know how it feels when you're trying to make a good impression, but everything that comes out of your mouth is just wrong? You're like a joke machine, but instead of laughter, you get crickets. That's what was happening to Sir Edward. He was trying to impress the king with his wit, but it just wasn't working. Every joke fell flat, every pun was met with eye rolls. You've been there, right? Trying to be funny, but just failing miserably. Pattern interrupt, a quick comedic sketch of someone bombing at a comedy club, but Sir Edward didn't give up. He kept trying, and that's when it happened. 1 o'clock, he told a joke that was so ridiculous, so absurd, that even he couldn't believe he said it out loud. It was like his brain and mouth were on different pages. But then, something unexpected happened. His comrade started to laugh. Not just chuckle, but full-on, belly laughing. And Sir Edward, caught up in the moment, started laughing too. 2 o'clock, but here's the thing, he laughed so hard that, well, you'll see. Let's just say it was a turning point. He realized that sometimes, it's not about being the funniest person in the room, but about being true to yourself. Pattern interrupt, a clip of a famous comedian talking about authenticity, but what does that really mean? How do you tap into your own unique humor and style? That's what we'll explore next. 3 o'clock, it was June 12, 1356, when Sir Edward had his epiphany. He was at the royal court, trying to impress the king, when he stumbled upon an ancient book of jokes. It was like a treasure trove of humor, filled with witty one-liners and clever puns. Specific details, he spent the next few weeks studying the book, learning about the art of comedy and the power of laughter. And then, on July 25, 1356, he decided to take a risk and try out his new material on the king. Pattern interrupt, a clip of a comedian bombing on stage, with a humorous voiceover, but this time, something was different. The king laughed, and not just a polite laugh, but a real, genuine laugh. 5 o'clock, Sir Edward had finally found his voice, his unique style of humor that resonated with others. But how did he do it? What was the secret to his success? That's what we'll explore next. 6 o'clock, here's what we can learn from Sir Edward's story. 1. Find your authentic voice, don't try to be someone you're not. Be true to yourself, and your humor will shine through. 2. Study the greats, learn from others, but don't copy them. Find what works for you and make it your own. 3. Take risks, don't be afraid to try new things, even if they might not work out. That's where the magic happens. But how do you apply these steps in your own life? Pattern interrupt, a clip of someone trying to be funny, but failing. Let's say you're at a party, and you want to be the life of the event. You can use Sir Edward's techniques to break the ice and get people laughing. 7 o'clock, for example, you could use a witty one-liner to start a conversation, or a clever pun to keep it going. The key is to be genuine, to be yourself, and to not be afraid to look silly. 8 o'clock, but what about when you're not at a party? How can you use humor in your everyday life? That's what we'll explore next. 9 o'clock, so, back to Sir Edward. He laughed so hard that, he died. Yes, you heard that right. He died laughing at his own joke. It was a ridiculous joke, something about a chicken and a knight's helmet. Laughter, but the point is, he found his humor, his unique voice, and it brought him joy, even in his final moment. Emotional close, don't be afraid to find your own humor, to take risks and be true to yourself. You never know where it might lead. Call back to the opening story, and if you want to learn more about how to find your authentic voice and live a more fulfilling life, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We've got new videos every week, and we'd love to have you join our community. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. 10 o'clock.